Hi everybody, Thyworm speaking. It's the 1st of August and I thought why not do a top 5 of the mods I reviewed in July. I know this channel is only a few weeks old, but we're doing fine. We've covered around 40 mods, so top 5 will actually have some value, I think. I'm also aware that there are some very good mods out there which I haven't covered, mods like Tech, for example. That mod would have probably been in this top 5 if I had covered it, but there are reasons why that didn't happen. First of all, in the particular case of Tech, the author is well known in the modding world. Besides, various other channels like Brojewel and MXR have covered this mod already. I think the reviews are great and I watch those videos as well, but so does pretty much everyone else. So to me that kind of beats the purpose. I don't want to review a mod that everybody knows about already. Secondly, which is in line with the first argument, I like to cover recent and rather unknown mods. Mods that don't have many endorsements, mods that don't make the hot files, mods that don't cover solely statues and weapons or skimpy stuff. I don't mind skimpy stuff, but unless it's really good, I'm not going to cover it. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the mods I covered in July and see which mods really stood out for me or surprised me in a good way. You will notice I will lean towards mods that increase gameplay, immersion and realism. I'm more like Gopher in that respect. To me, it's also important that something fits into Skyrim, although that obviously doesn't mean I won't cover it otherwise. See the Chicken Revenge video, for example. The 5th spot is for Zajkoajko with his collection of Game of Thrones shields. Normally I'm not that impressed with weapons and armor mods, but when Zajkoajko uploaded that Stark shield and a few days later the Targaryen shield, he exhibited a unique style, some awesome looking shields and highly detailed textures. What I really like about his shields is that they fit into the world of Skyrim so well. There are a few exceptions, or were, but we already talked about that in a previous video. Besides, there aren't that many shield mods in Skyrim anyway. And as someone who usually plays tank-like characters in pretty much every game, good shields are always welcome. Last but not least, the author is really dedicated to make this an awesome shield pack when he's finished. He takes the comments seriously while keeping his own style. Keep up the awesome work. 4th place goes to Opera Forever with new animals and fixes, NAAF in short. He recently uploaded version 2.5 with even more new animals, but I didn't get to that yet. I do plan to make an episode in the near future to see which mods have uploaded new versions and to see what has changed and if it made those mods better and more attractive. Not only did new animals and fixes help me through a hungover day, because I had quite some fun trying to shoot a documentary sort of video, it also stayed in my load order after that, and every time I encountered a new animal during my travels I thought this mod is awesome. I also think the animals I encountered make sense and could realistically be encountered in Skyrim. A really great mod. Turnback by Qairon takes 3rd place. To be honest, I'm not much of a follower guy. Followers usually get in the way and I usually play characters which can protect themselves. Companions to me are even worse, like dogs or those awful armored trolls from Dawnguard. Those didn't work at all for me and just kept dying, until I met Tanback. Tanback is really likable. He's basically a big kitten with some razor sharp teeth, and even him following me around gives you a feeling of safety. He's not overpowered at all, but he is essential, which is nice. Also really annoying with followers are the constant remarks they make, and Tanback keeps pretty quiet. He sometimes roars, but that's it. Finally, I wanted to both apologize to and thank the author. Apologize for thinking the mod author was a guy, because it is a girl. Not surprising in hindsight, a guy could never create something this cute. And I want to thank her for posting my video and calling me Skywurm. I might use that title in the future. Thyworm has been my gaming nickname for like 15 years because I'm pretty skinny and my friends used to call me Worm in school, but Skyworm also sounds kinda nice. I know it is only been a day since I covered realistic functional boats by Flexcreator, but there are several reasons why this mod takes the second place. First, the mod itself is really awesome, one of a kind and indeed very functional. It lives up to its expectations and will annoy you at the same time because you realize that handling a boat is really hard. However, the reward from your hard work will pay off when you finally get your boat in the water on the middle of the lake. Adding a lamp and a fishing rod would be awesome, come to think of it. I used to go fishing a lot when I was smaller, together with my dad and granddad. So to me, boats also have a sort of nostalgic value. Secondly, the mod author is really committed to this mod. He is very active in the forum, replying to everybody, and he also makes videos about how the mod works. These videos can use some editing here and there, but they are clear enough, and it shows the mod author's dedication. I also really like the fact that Flexcreator has a clear idea in mind what he wants to achieve with this mod. No summonable boats, no followers in the boat, no easy way to make a boat. No, he wants you to work for it, master the boat, really give you the feeling that you achieved something once you are on that lake. This kind of attitude is what I really appreciate about this mod. He also has some great ideas implemented, such as burning down the boat after you used it. I'm not really sure why you want to do that, but it works and it looks awesome. The top spot, the golden medal, the first place is for none other than Thematic Loot by Tiny Lampe. Yesterday I started a small playthrough with a new character and I went to get that golden claw for that guy in Riverwood. Because I've mainly done mod testing and reviews the past few weeks, I wanted to play the game normally again. So I usually use Skyrim or Requiem, but that interferes with a lot of mods, so I went there with the vanilla game with deadly combat and like 120 other mods. I digress. In Bleakfall's Barrow, I kept finding these Nordic coins. I didn't understand why. At the end, after I learned Unrelenting Force, I had like 50 Nordic coins in my pockets, and then I realized I still had thematic loot in my load order. I went in with some leather armor and came out with ancient old Nordic armor, weapons and some coins. This mod is so awesome you won't even realize you have it installed, because it makes so much sense. I never really thought about it when I found some Dwemer loot in a Nordic burrow, but now that the placement of various kinds of loot makes more sense, I really wouldn't want it any other way. This mod in combination with loot and degradation really lets your character wear decent armor without smithing it yourself. Truly awesome mod and a well-deserved first place. Go check out this guy, everybody. I cannot promote this mod enough. That was the top 5 of July. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, but mostly go check out these mods if you haven't done that already. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.